Hello, first graders and Southgate Gators. We're going to be doing something a little different, and because we can't get into the classrooms, or I can't get into the classrooms, um, because I'd be going in every single classroom, it's just not going to work. So I'm going to be doing this via video for all of you in the classrooms and for those of you that are learning from home as well. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to learn a little bit about bullying. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use one of the R's of bullying, and that R is called recognizing bullying. So today what we want to do is we want to learn what is bullying and what is not bullying. Okay? So when someone isn't being safe and respectful, it can sometimes be called bullying. Let's all say the word bullying. Bullying is when someone keeps being mean to someone else on purpose and knows it. Notice that I said keeps being mean. So it has to happen over and over. Sometimes we make mistakes. And is it okay to make mistakes? Absolutely. But if we're being mean on purpose and it's happening over and over, that would be bullying. So bullying usually happens over and over again, and the person it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. No one wants or deserves to be bullied. There are lots of different kinds of bullying, and one kind is when someone keeps hurting someone else's body or belongings. So that would include kicking or hitting or pushing or tripping or damaging someone else's property or someone else's things in their locker or in their desk. Another kind of bullying is when someone keeps saying something to hurt someone else's feelings. Okay, and what are some of the examples? Would be saying mean things or writing mean things or making fun of someone or teasing someone or leaving someone out on purpose. All of those things would be bullying and hurting someone else's feelings. Another example of bullying would be getting other kids to be mean to someone else. Um, so, ganging up on someone to hurt that person's body, belongings, or their feelings. Um, or not including someone to play, not talking to someone or telling a group of people not to talk to someone, or playing mean tricks on students. So bullying is not safe or respectful. Bullying is not allowed in our class or in our school. The good news is that all of us can help stop bullying together. We are going to learn how. The first thing we're going to learn is how to recognize bullying when it happens to you or to someone else. Recognize means that you know what something is when you see it. Okay, so we have this poster here, and you can see recognize. And on this poster, you'll see that it says, is it mean on purpose? Am I able to get it to stop? Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to hear a story about Jordan, Keisha, and Keisha's friends. Their class has a class rule about being kind and respectful, but Keisha doesn't follow it. As you listen to the story, think about what Keisha is doing. Do you recognize that Keisha is bullying? Remember, bullying hurts bodies or feelings. It usually happens over and over, and the person it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. Okay, we're going to pause it right there. I just have a couple questions, and I want you just to think in your head. Keisha laughs when Jordan falls. How do you think Jordan feels? And is someone hurting? Is hurting someone else funny or mean? So Keisha laughed when Jordan fell, and Jordan probably felt a little sad, hurt, or mad, and like Keisha is not treating her as a friend. And it is mean to laugh at someone else. Okay. How do you know Keisha is bullying? Remember, bullying hurts bodies or feelings. It usually happens over and over, and the person it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. Okay? So Keisha pushes Jordan too hard. Um, she makes her fall, and she laughed at her. She does it a lot, so she does it over and over, and she does it on purpose. And Jordan can't get Keisha to stop. So, what we should be able to do by now is that we recognize that it is bullying. Jordan is not as fast as Keisha. Is it okay to be mean to others just because you can do something better than they can? It is not okay. All of us have different strengths and things that we're good at and things that we are not good at. Okay? All right. And in the last part, you see that the picture up here, Mrs. Della. Anytime that you feel like you can't get it to stop, um, make sure that you reach out to your teacher. Okay? We're going to keep watching the video. Class, what do you think Keisha should do right now? So, Jordan just told Keisha that what she was doing was making her feel sad and hurting her. Keisha was surprised. I want you to turn to a partner and tell your friend, someone near your desk, what you think Keisha should do. Okay, if you said that she should apologize and say, I'm sorry, and then fix her behavior, that is correct. Anytime that we make a mistake, which all of us are going to make a mistake, including myself, including your teachers, adults, all of us make mistakes sometimes. But part of making mistakes is learning from those mistakes and apologizing if you did make a mistake. All right, let's watch the rest. Okay, class. So, what clues helped Jordan recognize that Keisha was bullying? Remember, we are recognizing bullying. So, um, She pushed Jordan too hard, she made her fall, and she laughed at her, and she did it on purpose. And she kept doing it. It hurt Jordan, both her feelings and her body. Jordan felt sad. Okay? So once Jordan recognized that it was bullying, what did she do to get it to stop? She recognized it was bullying, and then she told her teacher. She practiced what she wanted to say, and then she told Keisha to stop doing what was making her feel sad. All right? So we're going to be using the 3 R's of bullying. And remember, the first R is recognize. And next time, we're going to go to a different R. But today, what I want you to do is I want you to practice recognizing whether or not someone is bullying. Remember, bullying hurts bodies or feelings. It usually happens over and over, and the person it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. Recognize starts with the letter R. It's the first R in our 3 R's of bullying. We are going to play a game called Bullying Detectives really quick. You are detectives looking for clues that help you recognize if what's happening is bullying. Okay. So the first one. Someone always makes fun of the way you talk and just won't stop. I want you to raise your hand if you think that it is bullying. I'm going to read it again. Someone always makes fun of the way you talk and just won't stop. If you have your hand raised, yes, you are correct. That is bullying. The next one. Someone grabs a book you're looking at. It is the only time that it happens. That is not bullying. It's not polite to do that, but if it only happens once and the person stops, if you ask him or her to stop, then it is not bullying. All right, the next one. Remember, you're going to raise your hand if you think that it is bullying. Some kids tell you every day that you can't sit at their table at lunch because they don't like what you eat. Yeah, that is bullying. Telling other kids not to sit with another student at lunch is not fair, and that would be bullying. Someone tells you over and over that he's going to beat you up if you don't do what he says. Yeah, that is bullying as well. Good job if you had your hand raised. Someone argues with you about who is first in line. Someone argues with you about who is first in line. Okay, that would not be bullying. You may have a problem with the student, but that is something that we can solve together, but it's not bullying, it's a disagreement. Okay, so today you learned that bullying is mean and hurtful behavior that keeps happening, and the person it's happening to hasn't been able to make it stop. All right, you also learned how to recognize bullying when it happens to you or to someone else. Is bullying safe? No. Is bullying respectful? Nope. And remember, in our class and in our school, we are safe and respectful, and bullying is not allowed. All right, class. Thank you for paying attention. And next time, we will talk a little bit more about what we can do when we recognize bullying. Have a great day.